All right. Hello, everyone, and welcome to another special Go Live interview. Today, we have a truly inspiring guest, Mereseini, joining us. Hello, sis. She has successfully transitioned from a distinguished career as an educator, corporate executive, and a traditional business entrepreneur to thriving in the online business world. We are going to delve into her journey, explore the differences between traditional and an online business, and get her invaluable advice for those of you looking to embark on this similar path, especially if you're retired or not as familiar with the digital space. Let's dive right in. Again, my name is Jel. I am a wife to an OFW here in Papua New Guinea. I am a mom of two. I have a decade of experience in HR and recruitment, and also a proud digital business owner, a mentor, and coach. We are broadcasting live on all our Facebook pages, our YouTube channel, and LinkedIn profile. So if you're watching us live or catching the replay, please engage with us in the comment section. We'd love to hear from you. So, Sis Mereseini, please tell us more about yourself before I start asking you questions about this business.
Thank you, Coach Jel. Thank you for inviting me to be part of your live tonight. It's an honor and it's humbling for me to be able to come on board and share my experiences on this online space. Now, for those of you who are watching and seeing me for the first time, my name is Mereseini. I am from Fiji. I live in the western part of Fiji. I am a retiree. I have worked as a school teacher for 20 years and then became a corporate executive for 18 years before I retired in 2022 because I chose to stand for the general election in Fiji. Um, Now I still work on support the government on some boards. I'm a member of the Public Service Commission board in Fiji. We look after the permanent secretaries in Fiji, and I'm also on an NGO board, which is Friend. We call that organization Friend. It is a voluntary board membership, and it's part of my um, contribution to the community. I am married, have 4 adult children who have their own families. 2 live abroad with their families, and 1 live here with me, with us in Fiji. I have 4 grandchildren. I have been a digital business owner for 14 months. I joined the business in May 2023, and I am happy to be part of this community. And I hope that what I will share tonight will encourage some of you, inspire some of you to embrace the digital space. Thank you, Coach Jel.
Thank you, sis. I love it. You have such an impressive background in education, corporate leadership, and traditional business. What's inspired you to transition into the world of entrepreneurship, of online entrepreneurship, I'd say?
Yeah, a good question, Coach. In 2021, I watched a similar interview on Facebook between my mentor now
Mhm.
and an elderly lady. I think she probably lives in Australia. I was inspired when I was listening to this elderly business owner. If I remember correctly, she was in her 70s, and she was so amazing and so, her stories inspired me. And then at that time in 2021, Coach, I was thinking about doing something, in my retirement. But then at that time, I also was running a traditional business. Although I was working for a corporate company, I also had my own traditional business. Um, but then I thought of something that I should do that will continue to challenge me
Yes.
mentally, to keep a healthy mental health so that I can continue to contribute to my family. So I thought of, when I heard that story, it resonated with me because I wanted to do something from home because at
Yeah.
that time, my husband is a stroke survivor, and they are just the two of us. So I wanted to do something that will help me stay home, be with him, and just do the business. So in 2021, I thought about that. So not only can I work from home, I can actually learn something new. I'm not a tech savvy person. I don't know much about technology. Although I worked for a Japanese owned company, but I was not into IT. I was more
Yeah.
on the admin side. I was more on the education side. So I was interested in learning the skills. And then I thought that, the skills that I learned from this digital business will also help me with my traditional business because I was also running accommodation, Airbnb. That was the other traditional business that I was doing. So I wanted to use the skills that I'm using that I learned from this digital business in my traditional business. However, come beginning of this year, by towards the end of last year, I started thinking about transitioning altogether. Just get rid of my traditional businesses and just concentrate on my online business. And that I did. This year, I managed to let go of my traditional business and just do my online business. So not only is it good for my brain, good for my mental health, it is flexible. I love the flexibility of the business because I can take it anywhere. And whenever I travel to Suva, to the capital, for a meeting, it's a 3-hour journey by road. I can actually work on my business. And also, I noticed that a traditional business has a lot of overhead costs. Overhead costs. There's just too much for overhead costs. You pay for the rent, you pay for the electricity bill, you pay wages, you pay for the products. No, there is just so much. And then you keep inventory, and you do your stock taking. It's just too much. And for someone like me, my age, being a retiree, and looking after a not so well healthy husband, I thought the digital business would be just perfect for me, perfect for a retiree, perfect for someone, in my situation. So I just embraced it. I embraced it, and I have never regretted. The only regret
Yes.
that I have, coach, is that I did not start my business in 2021 when I signed up in 2021. That is my only regret in this business. Otherwise, I'm enjoying the flexibility of the business, I can say the stress-free system, because of the automated system, the platform, the supportive business community. It is just so inspiring, and it is so uplifting, and I'm enjoying it. That to me, I'm not regretting this transition. I'm enjoying the transition. It's exciting. It's mind blowing. It is so satisfying because this in this business, I get to help other people. I get to make a difference. The opportunity is readily available for me to be able to help others find this opportunity and make a difference in their lives. Thank you, coach.
All right, sis. Thank you so much. And I feel that. I feel your happiness and you having fun in your online business. And for sure, I'm pretty sure the audience also have or got that feeling as well. And sis, I can relate to you that in this business, everything that we learn in here is not only for our online business. You definitely can use it on your online business or other projects, personal projects. I even use it sometimes on my kids, projects at school because there's a lot of learning in technology, different applications that we use. So sis, thank you so much. That's very inspiring. It's actually incredible to see how you've continued to be so productive and profitable after such an extensive career. And I completely agree that, the digital landscape really does allow us to leverage our diverse skill sets in new and dynamic ways. Being able to reach a broader audience without the geographical constraints of traditional businesses
That's
and creating something that operates 24/7 is such an exciting opportunity, especially as we move into new phases of life, like in your case, your retirement, right? Sis, I know you've talked about your traditional business, how you transition into the online entrepreneurship. But from your experience, what are the key differences between running a traditional business and an online business?
Oh, traditional businesses, you have to be there physically, You have to go and open the business from this particular time and close it at this particular time. You need to keep inventories. Your bookkeeping has to be up to date. You need to be on top of everything in your traditional business. And if you don't have good employees, it's going to be additional burden on you, additional responsibility on you. So for me, the online business that I am so happy to be part of is so much easier. Like I said earlier, it's less stress. I
Yeah,
don't feel any stress at all in this business. I'm happy about it because you know you have the training that is video based, that is user friendly. Anyone can pick it up and follow the training and be able to work on their business. But for the traditional business, when I started a business, an education business, I started from scratch. No one taught me. I was a civil servant for 20 years, and then um, I was brought to start a business for somebody else, and I did not have anyone to mentor me, no one to guide me. I had to go out of my way. I had to find people to support me, to help me. It was a challenge, but I
yeah,
succeeded. But I succeeded. So for me, when I came on board this online business, so much easier because everything is prepared, and then you have this community where the community, the business owners don't compete. This is something that is very unique about this online business. We collaborate, we work together, we support each other, we celebrate each other's achievements, we motivate each other, we ensure that we all grow together. And this is very different from the traditional business where people compete. you know, you can have two same businesses side by side, and the owners don't even see eye to eye because the competition is so much in the traditional business. So that is one big difference in this online business that, but coach, there are so many online businesses, and I think this one, I can say this one is so unique because we are global, and our reach is global. The traditional business, you are restricted within your geographical area. Your location, you are restricted there.
yeah.
So it's very hard for you to be able to expand your business. If you have to expand your business from your original location, it's going to cost you a lot of money. It's going to cost you a lot of money if you expand. But with our business, with this online business, it doesn't cost you anything. If you have to get somebody from Australia, you are in PNG, you get someone from Fiji, the cost is minimal because the training is the same all over the world. The playing field is so fair. It is the same for everyone. So there is so much difference. So for me, the traditional business, I had to get rid of some of my traditional businesses. because at my age, I cannot continue to do it because I need to look at my priorities and I need to see which one is more economical for me to run, which one will is more, it is more satisfying to me, and it gives me great joy. So this online business to me is really about serving people, because the platform is such that you come on this onto the business, so you can actually reach out to people out there in the world who need to have a second stream of income, who need to have financial freedom, who need to have financial independence. So and this is the best business that I can. But for traditional business, it's more about you and yourself, just
Yeah.
getting accumulating profit for yourself only. But it is so different here because our mindsets, we change our mindset because that's how we are taught, and to me it is biblical too, because I really believe that when we are blessed, we need to bless others, and and the platform in this online space, it is so encouraging to all of us because we actually get to practice what we are taught. We actually get to live, what we are taught, right? That we love God and we love our neighbors as we love ourselves. And we do that by sharing with them the knowledge about this business and sharing with them the blessings that we are enjoying through this online business. Thank you, Jel.
Thank you so much, Sis. I couldn't agree more. You have given a lot of thoughts and nice wisdom about this business. And I totally agree with that traditional and the online business. Of course, the traditional business has bigger overhead costs. So in our business, it has a smaller overhead cost, but faster return of investment. Right. So it's I mean, looking at the monetary side, and if you're just looking at the business side, you would really have to compare those two. And I also agree with you when you mentioned about here in this business, it's also about helping other people, and being able to help them be successful just like you, by just sharing your knowledge to them, by just giving them a lot of information about this business, and by also working with people who has the same, I think, the same dreams, the same why, and the same goals as us, right? Whether you are a parent, whether you are professional, you could work with people who are on the same path, or who have the same dreams as you have as well in this business. Since we actually have a lot of viewers right now, can I just say hi to some of them? So my this is my husband. Good evening, ladies watching live from Papua New Guinea. Thank you so much, Dad. Really nice topic. Thanks for sharing your thoughts, Mereseini. Thank you, sis. And from Rocco, Akela, Bula, and hello to beautiful ladies. Thank you. Cruz, Lulusini, greetings, beautiful ladies. Thank you so much. And Gibson, watching from Papua New Guinea. Thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in. Right, sis, you are absolutely right. Can I just add something to that? That the operational aspects and the customer reach are so different. With the traditional businesses, there's that physical presence and face-to-face interaction, not to mention higher overhead costs, right? But
Mm-hmm.
online businesses, after that flexibility to the online businesses actually offer the flexibility to operate from anywhere with an internet connection and the
Mm-hmm.
potential to reach a global market instantly. You mentioned that,
Yes.
I also love how this digital marketing allows us to target our audience more effectively and measure our results with precision, something that traditional marketing often lacks. And just like what we've mentioned a while ago, it's good to work with people who has the same dreams, the same goals as you are in this business. It's a lot easier, right? So let's talk about the next question. So, operating on an online business from the islands of Fiji must come with its own unique sets of challenges, I'd say, and opportunities, of course. Could you share some of those with us?
Oh yes, yeah, I think one of the major challenges in the, having to operate an online business, because it's a new concept, it's having to deal with the mindset of people.
Yeah.
You know, it is natural. It is natural that people find this business strange. They are skeptical.
Mm,
They have doubts. But I always believe that if uh, you come out of your comfort zone and you just take that leap of faith and try something out, and of course, having a very strong why on why you have to do something that you have to do, you will succeed in the end. And this is something I continue to reach out to my people here in Fiji, the importance of changing their mindset and embracing the digital world. And then, I keep reminding them that, everything is going digital. Uh, we cannot run away from it, but we can use it to our advantage instead of just scrolling down, up and down the social media pages, reading gossips here and there, and looking, it's,
use time
to me,
wisely.
I find my business, having engaged myself in this business as using social media um, properly or effectively. I don't even have time to be reading other people's posts, unless they are digital business owners too.
Right.
But so in that way, I am I engage myself intentionally in the business. Now the other the other challenge I've unique challenge here in Fiji is people need to be risk takers. They need to have entrepreneurial hunger, hunger to become entrepreneurs. When COVID-19 hit us, there was a sudden rise in small and medium enterprise owners in Fiji, those who run their small businesses,
Yeah.
which is quite encouraging and motivating, because we know we had to survive somehow. But I salute them for coming out of their comfort zone and doing small businesses, medium businesses to support their families. But at the same time, I speak to them and I encourage them that you need to be thinking about your retirement. Are you going to continue to do the same business that you are doing now in your 60s, in your 70s, where you will be, you'll be aged, you will not be as strong as you are now? Maybe while you're doing your traditional business, you may have to think about doing this as a side hustle. So changing the mindset of our people is a challenge, but I am optimistic. I am optimistic that as we grow, as they see the effects and the success stories from our leaders, our Fiji leaders, the mindset will change. And it's encouraging to see that there are more of us coming on board now. And for me, I feel that it is my role as probably one of the oldest member of the business owners in Fiji. And I love to do that, just to encourage our people. Um, the other one is the fear of technology. This is something that most of us dread. Even for myself, I don't know much about technology, let alone, when I was told to, when the thought of doing my own website kind of, freaked me out. I was scared. I said, how am I going to do that? Just the technical words, the jargon that is used in the business just kind of scares us. But, with a supportive community that we have, I don't think that that should be an issue with our people. And I for one, is a living testimony that, at 60s, going on to 61,
Oh,
I have completed 1 year, 2 months of this business, and I'm enjoying it. So just get out of my fear, just believe in yourself, and just trust God in this journey. And, we have the system that is so systematically provided for us, the training that is so easy to follow, and the business community support, the mentorship support, the coaching support. It is just awesome. It is so inspiring, and I can't see anyone not achieving their goals in this business, because we have the platform that is available to anyone and whoever is willing to learn. And to me, that is the key thing, that you have to come on board and be willing to learn. I was a leader in my workplace for 18 years. Uh,
yes.
I had to humble myself to learn from my coaches and my mentors who are much younger than me. And I think that this is the key, that you come in with an open mind and the willingness to learn, and not to be shy, not to be afraid, because there is no wrong or right answer, there is no wrong or right question. We are all here to help one another. Yeah, I think those are some of the unique challenges in Fiji. Well, internet is easily available, although weak in certain areas. But if we have a strong why, if we have a
Mhm.
strong why, that that strong why, and the passion to achieve it will be the fuel for you to push yourself to get out of your comfort zone and try and achieve your dreams. So whatever your why is, it has to be strong enough for you to overcome the challenges that will come our way. Because I believe where there is a will, there is always a way. Thank you, Coach.
I love that, sis. And I agree with you that it's very important that you're very open to learning in this business, that you are open to be mentored, to be coached, regardless of your age, regardless of your status, because definitely that will help you achieve more in this business. And sis, can I congratulate you because 1 year and 2 months, but you've already achieved a lot of milestones in your business. I've seen that. And the Fijian community is really growing so big now, and I've seen that,
Yes,
a lot of people are really coming out of their comfort zones, doing go lives. I've seen them in social
yes,
media. They really are into this business. And I'm so happy to
yes,
see that people are achieving that much in the Pacific
yes,
Islands. Because here, I've also seen a
yes,
lot here in Papua New Guinea. The community of business owners, online business owners in Papua New Guinea are also growing. Though, of course, there are also challenges here. We're in the Pacific Islands. Well, there are challenges like, what sis Mary mentioned about limited digital infrastructure, your time zones, of course, because we're working with a lot of people, not only in the Pacific Islands, we can have business partners around the world, right? The fear of technology that you mentioned, also poor business mindset. Of course, there are also amazing opportunities to tap into the growing digital economy in the Pacific. Plus, of course, working from such a beautiful location like Fiji and Papua New Guinea that offers a high quality of life sounds like a dream. I'm sure many people would envy that balance of business and lifestyle, right? So, for retirees or for those who may feel less familiar with the digital space or the technology, what advice would you give them as they consider starting an online business?
oh, thank you, Coach. I with my business partners, I have about um, two of them, actually three of them are retirees.
Oh,
There's another one, a new one coming, is a retiree too. And, my word to the retirees, I have a lot of retirees reaching out to me, and I'm so happy that they are considering doing something during their retirement. It is not fun to be home doing nothing after working you know, productively for 30 or for, 30 years or so.
Yes.
Uh, Doing this online business is very easy for us retirees. It challenges, like I said, you need to have a healthy mental health. You
That's
must
correct.
have a healthy mental health, because when you have a healthy mental health, everything else will be healthy. You want to
Mhm.
enjoy, we want to enjoy our retirement years. And some of us have actually used our pension or our superannuation, building our homes while we were, we started our family. Some of us have spent our money on our children's education, and
Yes.
you have very little left for you to enjoy your retirement with your loved ones, with your grandchildren. I am speaking from experience. Both my husband and I are retirees, but for us, fortunately, in our 40 years of marriage, as soon as we got married, we were always having a side hustle. We've always having a side hustle, looking into the future. We started the side hustle because we wanted to ensure our children have good education. We
Yes.
wanted to ensure that we could still provide for our extended family members. We did that because we wanted to enjoy our life and enjoy the fruit of our hard work, and also prepare for retirement. But there are things that happen unexpectedly, and I'm talking to those of you who are retired, and those of you who will retire in 5-10 years time. Things do happen in the family. Like my husband, we had a lot of things planned up for our retirement, but he got sick soon after he retired. He got sick soon after he retired. So we had to let go of a lot of our assets, so that, for me personally, I wanted him to enjoy his life, and for me to be able to give him a comfortable life, even though he is not fully recovered, because he has worked hard over the years. I wanted to give him that quality of life, so that he could, enjoy what he had worked hard for over the years. So unexpected things do happen. This online business, I tell you, because of the legacy that it will leave behind, you come to a certain level where you actually continue to receive residual income for your lifetime. And you will be able to enjoy it not only for yourself and your spouse, your grandchildren. How many of us, would love to continue to give to our children and our grandchildren? Now, for me, it's my grandchildren who is my priority now. My grandchildren are my priority right now in this business, I because I have 4 grandchildren. We had things for our children when they were growing up, with all our assets that we had. We remembered them in all these things. But now we've used up much of our superannuation. I sent my son to pilot school. I paid for his fees. Now I want to continue to give. I want to continue to give to our church. I want to continue to give to my relatives. I want to continue to help people and my grandchildren. This business can be easily taken up by any retiree. If I can do it, I know you can do it too. You know, you can do it too. The startup cost is not so expensive. I started a hair salon. It cost me a hand and a leg, to actually
Yes.
start it, more than 30,000 Fijian dollars to start my hair salon. But you know what? My return, I did not get much return in 4 years that I ran that business. You know, I just got rid of it. Now I'm running this online business, and it does not have, you don't have to spend so much. I only wish I had started earlier, in 2021, but God always has the best time for us.
Right.
So that's what I want to share with you, retirees. Don't be shy, don't be afraid. I'm so grateful for the retirees who are reaching out to me, and I'm so grateful. And for those of you who have 5 or 10 years left, before you retire, this is the right time for you to invest. This is the right time for you to seriously consider coming on board and run your online business. Thank you, Jill.
Thank you, sis. Very, very fantastic advice. I'm sure a lot of people are now trying to consider checking this online business, especially for those who are already retired or those who will be retiring soon. This is a great opportunity for you. Sis, I just wanted to say hi again to some of our viewers. There's a lot of people watching live. Cyprian Kai Samoa, he said, thanks. My name is Anvar from Kerala. Thank you for watching. Cyprian says, Bula ma'am. I think he's from your page. And Anwar is from India. Thank you for watching. I'm just loving it. Can't wait to start mine. Sis, you will just have another business partner coming in on board. Okay. Eva, awesome business. Thank you so much. Barbara is also watching from London, UK. Thank you. Um, what's the other one? Very encouraging from Fine Lalabalavu from Fiji, I think. Well worth checking out, never too late. That's correct. Thank you so much, everyone, for engaging on our live session and interview. Sis, another one. You've managed to balance running a successful online business with your roles in the community and other ventures. How did you do it?
Well, the most important thing is time management. You need to plan,
Yes. Mhm.
whatever you do in life, planning, preparation is very important. Um, Now because I can say I'm a retiree, and uh, having this business actually gives me a purpose. I get up in the morning, instead of running, getting ready to go to my to an office to work. I look forward to start my day with my husband. I have a set time to start off with my time with God in the morning. You have my breakfast, and then um, I just plan myself well so that I have time with my husband. And if there is, I have to travel out of my home, my town, on the way, it's business all the way. It's a 3 hour ride to the capital city. So it is a 3 hour on my digital business. And, it is so convenient. And for me, uh, like I mentioned earlier, it's your why. Yeah, why are
Yes.
you doing what you do? Because you will not look for an excuse not to do what you have to do, because your why is very strong. You For me, whenever I think about I need to have my life now, someone out there must be needy. Someone there should listen to me, should hear what I have to say. Maybe what I'm going to say will change somebody's life. So when I think about that opportunity, that reason that I'm doing this, because I want to impact somebody else's life. I want to change somebody else's story. That gives me joy. For me, getting financial return is secondary for me in this business, because coach, we've worked hard for 40 years. We've
Yes.
accumulated enough. Like for us, right now, it's not about us. It's not about ourselves. We've we've got enough over the years. Our children have grown. They've worked. To me, it is, how am I going to give back to my people? How am I going to give back to my community? How am I going to give back to my family, for my relatives? So for me, coming on live, whether it's 10 p.m. or it's 12 or on a midnight, or it's 2 a.m., because of the time difference that we have,
Yes.
I will make time for that, because I feel that it is important for me to share this opportunity with whoever is willing to listen, whoever needs to listen and wants to change his or her life, So, balance, managing my time, I do it. I am a person who makes things happen. I plan my work in such a way that my service on the online space to the people who need to hear what I have to hear can be assisted, so that's how I look after my online space. And and it's so convenient because all you need is just to take your phone around. It's
Yes.
portable, so even while waiting in the bank, you are watching, you are doing something. I was in a meeting today, and then just a small break there, I saw the automated system just showed up. You have a buyer. I said, oh my goodness, how cool is that? What business does that? Because 90% of the work in our business is done by the automated system. So for me, it's just a matter of being consistent, being passionate and determined to help whoever needs your help. You give your support. You go out of your way to do it because your why is very strong. Thank you, Coach.
I love it. Thank you, sis. And I appreciate that. I appreciate you for coming here live with me despite our time difference, I think it's around 10:44 now your time. It's kind of late, but you're still here with me sharing your beautiful journey in the online business world. And I admire you for your effective time management and setting clear boundaries. It's so true that, prioritizing tasks and using digital tools to stay organized are essential. One of the big things I love about our online business is that it's fully automated, right? Giving us that much needed flexibility to focus on more important revenue generating or revenue operating tasks in our business.
That's right.
And of course the support sis from our global business community, especially from fellow
Yeah.
Fijian business owners. I can see that it's very, very incredible, right? Okay. Finally, what has been the most rewarding part of your online business journey so far?
Well, I can say, to be very honest, I am. What is so rewarding is the business community. Having to meet people with the same mindset, people with the same goals, and they have such positive mental attitude towards the business that we run. And to me, I when I left my work, when I retired, one thing I said, oh, I'll miss going out with friends. I'll miss, this having coffee here, lunch there. But I noticed that I have made some very, very good friends in this business, and I find it so rewarding. So many of even our Fijian business owners, most of them I have not met face to face, but we talk, we go live, we as if we have been together for years. And that to me is so rewarding. I love uh, communicating with them, interacting with them. And for me personally, because I'm like I said earlier, probably the oldest, one of the oldest in the Fijian business community. I feel so happy to be like the mother figure in the
Yeah.
Fijian community, and that to me is something that I find so rewarding. And I've seen how they have grown since I started joining this business. I've seen how these younger Fijian business owners have grown in their confidence, in their ability to do live, and that is so rewarding to me. I remember when they used to, the first time that they came on, came live, and I could sense, I was a school teacher. I could sense how scared they were, but I that to me, the rewarding part is seeing them grow. Seeing the business owners grow personally, professionally, and growing in their business as well. And the other rewarding part of this journey for me is having to be able to change some. I have now about 7 business partners, and that is a great achievement for me in my 1 year, 2 months of my business journey, and just being with them, helping them is so rewarding for me. And I know deep within my heart that there are so many others out there who will also want to have this opportunity. And I look forward to that time where I can help as many as I can so that they change their stories, they change their life. And, and the last thing that I want to mention here, Coach, when I went into when I first watched the webinar, in 2021, one thing that struck me on the webinar was what the founder said, that if you don't come into this business to make money, if you don't come into this business to make money, you come into this business to make a difference in someone's life. And that to me resonates so well with me. Something that I love to do is to reach out and help somebody, make a difference in someone's life. And then, I heard in Okinawa, when
Mm,
the convention in Okinawa is that,
yeah.
when our founders mentioned, when you are gone, whoever you brought into the business will not remember you for the amount of money that he or she is making from this business. That person that you brought into this business will remember you for introducing this business to him or her.
That's right.
That's the legacy. That's the legacy that you will leave behind when you are gone. Whoever you have changed, you have touched, you have impacted their life through this business will always be grateful to you and to God that through you, their lives have changed. They have become financially independent. They have
Right.
become a blessing to others as well. So that to me is one of the most rewarding part of this business. And I am just so thankful to God for giving me this opportunity to be part of this online business journey. Thank you, Jel.
That's very inspiring. That's truly life changing. This business is really life changing. Connecting with a global audience and making an impact on people's lives is so fulfilling. And the flexibility to balance family life while running a thriving business is something many of us aspire to. It's wonderful to hear how this journey has not only been financially rewarding, but also personally enriching, allowing you to continue learning and evolving. I so love this interview, sis. I love you. Thank you so much, Mereseini, for sharing your journey with us today. Your insights have been invaluable, and I'm sure many in our audience are feeling inspired to explore the world of online entrepreneurship. And so, for those of you who are watching, if you are eager to start your own digital adventure, be sure to sign up on our complimentary info session on any of our websites. You will see that on the live session here. We're excited to connect with you and help you embark on this exciting journey. Until next time, stay inspired and keep pushing the boundaries of what's possible. See you on the inside. Bye, everybody. Sis, thank you so much for
Bye.
your time. I appreciate you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You're welcome.
Bye, everybody.